just really needs it needs everyone's help, and every as we were saying to each other, every dollar counts, right? So because is there a specific amount you're hoping to raise with this, Bobbi, or
Yeah, our goal is $5,000 Canadian, which is about, I don't even know what it is in euros, probably about the same.
Yeah,
Or maybe about like
similar.
7. Yeah.
That's
And
great.
also, like, I want to mention that even if people can't or are unable to contribute financially, like just sharing the page, sharing Caro's class, sharing my class, like, sometimes I've noticed in the last, since we've been doing this, sometimes people get a bit hesitant to give, like, oh, I can't do that much. And it's like, you don't need to do that much. Like, us, as just humans trying to support one another, trying to make this world better, like little by little, just $5, or just sharing like a personal note to your cousin that loves yoga. Hey, I heard this podcast, like this event sounds cool. Just doing things like that, like that's how we trickle out and like make an impact for these kids. But I think also just like how we are in the world, like it comes from that place, like we lead by example, it ripples out. And
exactly. Yeah, I feel also that's what I want to say, Bobbi, is this ripple effect of, even if you don't have the money, just show up. Because I feel like even if we globally and energetically all together set an intention, then that can also be very strong, and it can be very empowering and powerful. And it's, even that also, I mean, I've been saying that to people who are wanting to come to class, like, even if you can't afford it, just come, let's set an intention together, because that's also, extremely powerful. And so I think just exactly what you're saying, show up, donate, or just spread the word if you can't donate, and be there, just and
exactly. Yeah. And even like the kids that we support, there's 67 kids in Jaipur, and they know about this event. They practice yoga every single day, as like many kids in India do. But they live in a home environment where they're on a schedule. So they do their Surya Namaskars, they do their Gayatri mantra, and they know on World AIDS Day that there are yogis all over the world that are coming together. They don't care or know about the money, but they know about the energy that all these people are putting out. They see the videos, they see the pictures, and it makes them feel empowered. Like, oh my God, I matter. Like, my life is important, because look at all these people that are advocating for me and saying like, I'm amazing and I have HIV. And like, it's so wonderful to see that side of it, that
to know that they also know that there's people rooting for them who aren't even, who don't even know them, or who aren't even there. And, I think that that's an incredible, like, that's what I meant with just show up, because, that is so important, like that we create that energy and this love, this bhakti of like, no, because I mean, when I saw your email, I was like, oh my God, I don't know, because I'm relaunching the podcast. I don't know if I can help you out with podcast wise, but I straight away was so passionate about just the cause and the fact that you're doing this. And I think it's just such a wonderful thing that you're doing. It's so beautiful. And do you have a love for India? You just before we started this recording, you said something about you have a house, even a small house in India. So do you have love for India? I'm sure you do. Like, tell us about that.
Oh my gosh, yes. You must have been to India.
I actually will. This will be my first time
oh my God, you're gonna love it
next year. Yeah, the first time.
It's so good. When I land in the airport in Delhi, like I get off the plane and it's just like, I just am like, oh, like I feel like I'm home when I'm there. It's just like it's so steeped in spirituality. And just like my trip, I've been there 9 times now. I spend like 3 to 6 months every year, and just like the way that it's transformed my life. And also, I love India because these 2 parts of my life, which is yoga and Tribe of Lambs, they're just so rooted there and they're so connected. And I love that. I just love the culture. I love yoga. I love spirituality, and I love these kids that I work with. So it has become a big part of just how I move through the world, what my values are, my priorities. So yeah, it's pretty special.
Yeah, it sounds it sounds so beautiful. And also how you found, and also what you were just mentioning about, you had a very different life. You were a very different person before this. So it's and that kind of your old life took you to India then, right? Because that's where you was that the first time you went to India when you were still doing your wardrobe?
Yeah, I would say it was
Work?
the disillusionment of my old life.
Yeah.
I prior to like coming to India, I was struggling with addiction. I was working as a wardrobe stylist, completely like soulless industry. I grew up on a cattle ranch. My grandparents were cattle ranchers. My parents were cattle ranchers. And I struggled with my mental health so much. And I was in Australia, and I was like so depressed. I was like, I hate my life. This is awful. And my friend was like, come to India. And I was like, oh my God, no, I do not want to go there. I have no desire. But she was like, you are struggling. Like, and I was seeking like a spiritual experience, but I didn't know that at the time. And yeah, I ended up going because I was like, F it, like I have nothing else to do. Like I'm totally at a loss. I went to India and I had been practicing asana for a long time by this point, but I was clearly like missing the point with like the real. And I went to northern India. I met my teacher and I started to really learn what yoga is. And it just changed my whole life. You know, I went vegetarian, I went vegan, I quit fashion, I started doing charity. Like when I love like so much of your message and teachings there about ahimsa, because that's really for me like where my life started to change. Like once you start to live that ahimsic way, everything happens.
Yeah, there's no way back.
You can't go back. And it's like you can't compartmentalize. Can't be like, I'm ahimsic in this way, but
you know, I on Monday, but on Tuesday,
no, it's like it ruins you for life. It just destroys any need to like you see the world differently. And that's what happened to me when I went to India. And
amazing.
I was just like, it made my life, I think, a lot more challenging because now I live very much against the status quo. But it's so much more fulfilling and rewarding and like peaceful inside, you know, to live in that way. So
it's just totally amazing. And I mean, like even just talking to you, and I can't wait to, you know, like really, you know, pick your brain some more about India and going there, because I'm, you know, super excited about it. A bit nervous, but also excited. So we'll definitely talk about it privately. But to end, so we're doing this fundraiser. It's the 1st of December. And then the whole week of that, of the 1st of December, but also, as you were mentioning, some classes go the whole month. My class is on Sunday, the 4th of December for everybody listening. So the Sunday, the 4th of December at 4 p.m. CET, Central European Time, 3 p.m. in the UK for most people that have a lot of people following there as well. Please join. You just, you know, all the details will be here in the show notes. I would really, really appreciate, Bobbi and I really appreciate you coming. And of course, you know, support any of the other teachers. All the classes look amazing. It's an incredible amount of people and a big variety of yoga teachers as well. So and do it for the kids. It for the kids is what I'm saying. I definitely want to ask you as well, Bobbi, to, you know, to have a link to the partner home that you're talking about, and for people to have a bit of a, you know, you can have a bit of a look at what's happening there and who we are supporting if people are coming to this. But I would really, really highly, you know, recommend and ask you, this is our plea, please come, because it's a wonderful, wonderful cause, and I'm really grateful to be part of. And I wish you all the very, 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 very best with it, Bobbi. And, you know, I don't know, is there anything else you want to add to, anything else you still want to say about the event or the fundraiser, or anything that I've missed?
No, I think we've covered it all. Just come, support, donate, share, whatever. We know we love you. We need you. The kids need you. Let's do it. Exactly. And I'd love to have you. I was already saying this to you, Bobbi. I'd love to have you back. So we'll do definitely another episode with you, and we talk all about Curious Yogi and your journey, because I already got some tasters here that I'm like, oh my God, I want to talk about this some more on an actual episode with just you.
But I really wanted to dedicate this episode today to the fundraiser, because that's what it's all about this week. And so this episode will be released on Friday the 2nd. So then it's already been the 1st of December. And then, hopefully we get some more people coming. And as you were just mentioning, people can still donate to your website for another 3 months anyway. So please come, everybody. And thank you so much for your time, Bobbi. I can't wait to have you back and talk more about India and your beautiful home and your love for India and your love for yoga. And I think that doing this through yoga it makes so much sense, because for me, yoga is my everything, and yoga is the way I show my love to this world. You know, like it's how I found, for me, when I found what the meaning of yoga was like, okay, love isn't something you look for, love is something that you become. And that's really the strength of yoga, you know, like this kind of feeling of like, you know, it's just floating out of your heart. And I hope that people can really feel that when they come to these classes, and feel it when they see these children, and we're doing it for them. And yeah, I really cannot wait to, I'm also really excited about just, you know, teaching and being with people again from all over the world, and, you know, creating a bit of a momentum for this wonderful fundraiser. So yeah,
amazing. Yes, I'm totally going to be at your class too.
Yes,
so
please, Bobbi, and I'll want to come to yours as well. That's for
amazing.
sure. So everybody listening, please come, you know, rock up, either show up and donate, or just show up, or just donate, whatever it is that you can do, please do it. And we are very excited to see you. And you know the drill: be good to yourself, be good to others, especially the animals, and especially these children. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all so very much for listening to Go For Your Life. I really appreciate it. And if you liked it, you know what to do. Please leave a review, leave a comment, share it amongst friends, do whatever you can do to support me and this podcast, because it is my life. Thank you very much, Miguel, for doing the editing. Thank you so much, Maria, for your beautiful designs. Thank you, Sparky, for being the best co-host ever. Thank you, animals worldwide, for your daily inspiration to keep me going, for always putting that fuel in me. Thank you so much, because we know the drill, right? Namaste, vegan.